I've got my tea. Oh, yeah. Oh dear. Oh, I'll be glad to sit down. Oh, I've been on my feet all day. My bunions are hurting. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a long way down. Put the bag down. Oh, I nearly spilled it again. Oh. Put that down there. Careful. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's it. Oh. Oh, can't remember if I put my sugars in now. Oh. Is it on? Oh, I'm not so good at all this modern technology. Hello, it's Bob Barley once again. I've just come back from the doctor's. It's never happened before, but I had to queue to get in. 2 yards apart. I suppose it's something to do with all this social distancing, these rules they brought in to make it difficult for us pensioners. I didn't get to see a real doctor though. Instead, I saw a nurse parishioner. She was quite young, but she was very respectful, which did make a change for a young person. You know, I've been having quite bad indigestion recently. She suggested that I slow down when eating my meals. I suppose I do tend to eat my meals rather quickly. I finished my stew and dumplings in 45 minutes the other day. Anyway, she suggested that I pick up some indigestion tablets from the chemist. So, before I caught the bus back home, I popped into the chemist for some items. I'll show you what I bought. Oh, get that, yeah. Got the strap. Oh. There we go. Woohoo! Here we go. That's it. Let's see. First up, some cod liver oil tablets for my joints. They're not what they were, you know, not what they were. Here we go. What's this? Oh, indigestion tablets. Oh, that's what the man suggested I have. I bought something else. Plasters for my bunions. Well, I heard on the wireless that Captain Tom Moore has raised millions of pounds for the general hospitals by doing a sponsored walk. What an amazing achievement! But it did get me thinking, we should all be doing our bit. So with that in mind, I was determined to do the same thing. I decided that a sponsored walk around my garden would be a great idea too. So, I managed to collect some sponsors, and I began. I managed 7 laps of my garden. Well, it was 6.5 actually. But my bunions were causing me great pain. Oh, I did manage to raise £2.35 though, which I thought was rather good. Ethel sponsored me £2, and Doris came up with the other 35 shillings. That's quite good. It's almost the cost of a one-way ticket to the shopping centre in the next town. So it's not to be sniffed at. Speaking speaking of showing support for the general hospitals, on Thursday evening last, I thought it would be nice to show my appreciation for our hospital workers and join in with the clapping at 8 p.m. So I got to the front door just as the clapping began. Ethel was at her garden gate, as was Doris, who lived next door but one to Ethel. Both of them had pots, and they were banging on them with spoons. Oh, not to be outdone, I went to the scullery and got out a skillet and a wooden spoon, which I joined in with the fun. Oh, those skillets are quite heavy though. I could have damaged my wrists whilst holding it. It was worth it though, because with my feeble clap, those hospital workers would never have heard me. Oh, our closest hospital is a good 10 miles away. One thing I did notice though, was that the young couple next door are newlyweds. Well, at least I think they're newlyweds. You never can tell these days, can you? Well, this young couple didn't come to their front door to clap. Oh, these young people, there's no respect at all. One day, those same people might need our hospital workers themselves. No respect at all. Oh, I do despair at the youth of today. It wouldn't have happened when I was a boy. We would have showed solidarity. Well, he did in those days. Oh well, I suppose I must go. I'm having bread and dripping for my tea. I need to give myself time to eat it, because Emmerdale Farm is starting in an hour. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Oh, here's my joints. Oh, dear. There we go.